Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. This recording comes to you on the wake of going through YouTube. We found that so many people have talked about Sri Vidya in many languages, but the real meaning, the real aim to attain Sri Vidya is never mentioned. All wanted to have worldly pleasures, and that too, the very next day they start chanting things. Sri Vidya is not such a thing. I found so many people have put the mantra itself. I don't understand their real purpose behind recording those things and put it in the web. Sri Vidya mantra has to be treated like a kulastri or the household lady. The Tantra says that she is not a prostitute. Sorry for my word, this is exactly what the Tantra says about Sri Vidya. Sri is a kulastri. So, when you want to protect that kulastri, you have to be careful with things. Number one, nobody knows the real meaning of what Sri Vidya is. Sri in Sanskrit represents the goddess of wealth, Lakshmi Devi. And Vidya is knowledge. All the Vidyas, that is, all the mantras pertaining to Devi, is termed as Vidyas. Whereas all the masculine mantras are termed as mantras. So, when we combine Sri and Vidya together, it means wealth of knowledge. What is wealth of knowledge? The term Vidya or the knowledge is that knowledge which helps the person to attain bliss in this janma or in this birth, and after they depart from this world, they attain moksha. So that is the main aspect of going into Sri Vidya. Now again, nobody knows why they are after this Sri Vidya, because it's a very wide knowledge which can be shared with anyone, but the mantra cannot be shared with everyone. Tantra Shastra says those who are the threshold of their last birth will only get Sri Vidya initiation. So a guru is required. Without the guru, this mantra will not be activated in any person. Guru is one. I can put it in a layman's language. Guru is an agriculturist. Agriculturist, if he has a vast area of land, he knows the smell of the soil, he knows the taste of the soil. They taste the soil. It may be alkaline uh, tasty or acidic tasty. So according to that taste, they have to fertilize the land to make it fertile. Likewise, the Guru plows the land, make it ready before he sows the seed of mantra. Tantra Shastra, any Tantra Shastra, if you take, it says that the Guru should test the Shishya or his disciple before taking him as his disciple. A disciple should test the Guru for the worthiness of his Guru. This side and that side, both are working. So, if a person wanted to get initiated to any of these mantras, he has to approach a Guru. Guru is the one who nurtures the disciple, taking out the unwanted things in his mind and ingesting into his mind the mantra, whatever be the mantra. And if a person wanted to get into Sri Vidya, there are a lot of steps which he has to cross or thresholds he has to cross. The people who propagate Sri Vidya, if they are going to put a video in the YouTube, they should make it very specific that this is the condition for Sri Vidya. Why conditions? A baby born today cannot be fed with steak, biryani, or samosa. It requires the breast milk of the mother. Gradually, like a baby is fed semi solid food, solid food. Then, when he attains a particular age, he can go for the steak, biryani, or samosas. That will get digested in his system. Likewise, the mantras are also like that. Any person who wanted to go in for a mantra has to prepare himself to cross the different thresholds to reach his goal of attaining the Sri Vidya. As I told earlier, Sri Vidya is a wealth of knowledge. Why it's termed as knowledge? It gives the pleasure of this world to the sadhaka in this birth, and after his demise, it gives him moksha. So it is a mantra which gives him both for this world and the next world. So that is the importance of Sri Vidya. Again, Sri Vidya teacher is important. It is said that Sadashiva, by drumming his drum, made the 64 tantras. He propagated all these tantras in the world, thinking that all will attain salvation. But when he came across after some years, he saw that everyone was after the worldly pleasures. So he himself was distressed why he has propagated these 64 tantras. He started brooding. At that time, Devi came, and so her husband was in a very moody way. She asked what the reason is. He said, I did this and I came to know that all are after worldly pleasures. So Devi told him, see, I didn't ask you to propagate all these Tantra Shastras, but You did it on yourself. Now, I will give another Tantra, which is called Sri Vidya Tantra, and you will be the first disciple. So, the Sri Vidya Tantra came from Devi herself. What she did is she initiated Sadashiva when he was lying as a seat for Devi. So, in Sanskrit, it's called Sharia, means to lie down. As he was lying down, and Devi initiated him, he was known as Sharyanandanada. And from him came the Sri Vidya lineages. Again, in Sri Vidya Tantra, not only in Sri Vidya Tantra, but in all Dashamaha Vidyas, lineage is very important. Then only the disciple can attain the full power of the mantras. So if a person want to attain the full power of the mantra, he has to sit by his guru, listen to what the guru tells him, the variation of the sound vowels. All this is important in Sri Vidya. Just by hearing a recording in the YouTube will not grant you the real meaning or real fluctuation of the sound variations. So, teacher is important in Sri Vidya. Every sadhana has to have a teacher to guide him in the proper way. Teacher is nothing but a map. When you go to an unknown place, he becomes your road map to guide you properly, to make you to reach your goal without any hindrances. So it is important that anybody who is going to get initiated into Sri Vidya has to seek a correct guru who could guide you in the correct way. All these are important in Sri Vidya. Just by listening, by putting a headphone will not grant you all these things. The touch is required from the guru. One. Number two, those who have recorded and put the mantras in the YouTube, they should be also aware that this mantra has got curses or shapa. So, the person who is a guru should know the real keys to it. The key is required. Proper knowledge about the mantra, the curses, all these he should know. Then only he can guide his disciple in the right way, in the right path. This lineage of Sri Vidya has got so much knowledge, and the Sri Vidya is an ocean. In my language, I would say it is a Mariana's Trench. If you delve into it, you don't know what you will get. But the more deep you go, you will find so many astonishing things in Sri Vidya sadhana. So a guru is required, proper guidance is required. Just by listening to what they say in the YouTube will not fetch you anything. They may say you can take Devi as guru. Nobody can take Devi as guru. No. Because Devi has only one disciple, that is Sadashiva. And the lineage comes from Sadashiva to now, or the guru who will initiate you to Sri Vidya. I hope the first part I have tried to clear as much as possible before delving into the other aspects of Sri Vidya. Narayana, 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 Narayana.